ultimate reward requires ultimate risk.
Oh!
Face the ultimatum.
Double or nothing.
Of the current ones. This cycle continues until the rewards become increasingly valuable and the encounter extremely difficult. You'll have to pick a point to end your run and claim your spoils before you make the encounter too hard and lose everything. At its longest, an ultimatum in endgame maps can sometimes have up to 10 fast trials in a row, with a special surprise in the last one. In maps, you'll occasionally find items called
Special
inscribed
surprise,
ultimatums. These items can
guys.
be placed in the map device to transport you to the Trial Master's domain. Each inscribed ultimatum specifies an offering that you must bring with you, a reward you can earn, and an assortment of ultimatum difficulty modifiers to run. There are also new unique items that can only be obtained from ultimatum. One such unique is the Glimpse of Chaos Val Mask, which provides powerful benefits to your maximum life, mana, and energy shield at the cost of having severely reduced elemental resistances and no chaos resistance. The item can be corrupted multiple times and has unique corruption outcomes, such as removing a random modifier or transforming it into
never
a
run a
different
temple
random
again?
corrupted unique helmet entirely.
Oh, and sell the
that retains
corruption
its
rooms?
implicit mod.
True.
Another new Val unique item in Ultimatum is Mahuzottl's Machination, which grants you 6 keystone passives at once. Combining all of these keystones results in some very unusual outcomes, and the item features an entirely new unique keystone as well.
The upside of mediocre chaos res? That's not the upside though.
In a party with other players. Party members compete in trials
The
together,
upsides will be
with
the
separate rewards
corruptions.
available to them that will need to be locked in to begin the trial. Each player votes on which difficulty modifiers to select. If you're very lucky, you can find a Val reliquary key from any monster or chest in Path of Exile. When consumed in the map device, it gives you access to a vault with a chest that drops a special foil version of a Val-themed unique item. Each unique has an equal chance of dropping. Due to the value and power level of the items contained within, this is the rarest reliquary key ever added to Path of Exile. The rest of our reward changes relate to items that you can earn by playing past content like prior leagues and expansions. We have 2 goals here. The first is to add and improve items so that all past content is a compelling set of rewards.
Yeah, it's just more options. Oh, I like it. I like it. An even an even bigger chance or bigger reason to farm beasts, I guess. Yeah, more options. No, I like it. I like it. More slams. More slams. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. Bit of a roller coaster there for motion, but it's I'm digging it.
Such as add a mod to a map or add a mod to an influenced item.
I'm never gonna see those, to be honest. Of course you are. What? Why? Why wouldn't you? If you're never seeing those, then you don't actually play the game.
Vision's Temple of Atsuato can now be itemized. Once you have access to the map device, Alva can turn your completed and ready to run temple into a tradable object that can be consumed in the map device. This means that players can specialize in either making temples to trade to other players or trading for temples that are ready for them to run. There have also been a lot of changes to the temple. As you may know, specific rooms in the Temple of Atsuato can drop unique incursion items that can be later upgraded. Many of these base unique items have been improved in this update. Previously, the temple's boss, the Omnitect, dropped random rare items with special incursion mods on them. Now it also drops rare items with incursion mods based around the themes of the rooms your temple contains. Higher tier rooms cause more rare items.
Multiple friends from betrayal do not help more people. Yeah, there's the that is actually something I noted as well. Like this misconception of how you set up the perfect board. Is that Lily? DS Lily? Okay, if we like DS Lily, can we get a white people happy in chat? And if you don't like DS Lily, can we get a white people happy in chat?
This means that each version of the cane could be entirely different, and because of the way the veiled modifier system works, you have the chance to get 3 mods that potentially synergize extremely well, or maybe just a crazy bag of mods that don't work together.
You have a
Furthermore,
chance.
the cane itself scales
You also
with
have a
magnitude
chance to
of
drop
any
a
unveiled
headhunter.
modifiers on it.
It's a fat
We've
chance
made some
though.
changes to how unveiling mods works. You still get offered a choice of 3 mods, but these are now more powerful versions of the existing ones. The powerful ones are unveiled onto items, and the normal versions are the ones you unlock that can be crafted onto items. Also, progress towards unlocking crafting of veiled mods
This is so
at a
sick.
slightly faster rate than before. Some very powerful veiled modifiers are now only available at their original strength on the unveiled version of the modifier, and the crafted version of the modifier has been lowered in power. Earlier in the presentation, I alluded to the new.
Wait,
veiled
hold on,
Chaos
hold on,
Sword
hold
visualization
on.
that was to the new.
This is important actually. Slow down. To gear up. I also think they should rethink. I think that they should actually have a look at item levels of roles so that, say, Kitava, like killing Kitava gives you 1 tier higher item rolls and items, like so that they make sure that that freedom comes from balance. Yeah, if they're willing to apply balance. What build am I making next league? Ooh. What build would I like to make next league? I mean, Master Surgeon is pretty juicy.
To find a better deal from the store. Back when Insatiable Malice was still in the store, that was the set that I recommended to people, like to new players, to people who wanted like a good supporter pack to add to their collection. I was like, yo, you get a whole bunch of things with it. The weapon's cool. Like, it's great. And I feel like these are a good successor to Malice, especially since the supporter packs last league were like a little dry on content. Like, they didn't have a weapon, they didn't have a weapon effect. They were basically just the armors and the 1 extra included piece. I'm really excited that we have a couple of new sets that are going to be in the store for, you know, the next 6 months that are high value. But yeah, that's it for my review. I like the sets. See you guys.
Bye.
Custom animation for each skill, basically. A lot of the Path of Exile 1 skills will use whatever animation is appropriate.
Yes.
Sometimes new animations, of course, but it's often kind of the closest animation we have, whereas in PoE 2, we're pretty much animating everything we can by hand.
Awesome stuff. Now, chat, we
Okay.
have some pre-prepared
This
questions.
would be me losing
Could be
weight.
Time to
This is how it
formulate and
look.
ask some questions, but do ask questions in chat. We have some helpful people in the background taking questions, which we'll ask after some
There you
that
go.
I've already prepared. So firstly, asking about spears and crossbows further, they each have implicit skills. How many of these are there?
So this is a number that keeps on growing. We basically showed you the ones we've got working so far, and we expect
Nice.
that to grow, of course, by release. So we have a reasonable stable for each. In terms of the crossbow ones, for example, there's currently 2 main skills that are built into the crossbows you've seen. We hope to add several more. So there's the cascade.
This is something we
Power
haven't.
Shot.
I need
There'll
to
be 7
like.
more.
Similar to Ritual on Herdis, I'll be playing most of the recent leagues.
I have a pretty firm belief that it's important that in order for something to matter to players, it has to have some degree of weight in the game, right? That's why I.
What you need, this all thought. I think we as players agree with that as well, which is why we would like to have good items. But what does weight mean at this point? How do you introduce weight? Because weight makes a lot of sense when you're deciding what item to pick up and when your stash has constraints. But your stash no longer has constraints because it's 1 by 1 items that stack.